Today, I'm checking out the MHW-3Bomber SE Pro Needle Distributor. It's their latest WDT tool. If you've seen my earlier videos, you might think it looks a lot like the Yu Series Cyclone I've been using, but the design is actually quite different. After trying it out, I feel like it's a solid upgrade. Let's take a closer look. The new SE Pro carries over the Cyclone's strong metal feel and build quality, and I personally think it's even better. It's made entirely of metal with a matte black finish and texture that feels amazing. It's got a nice weight to it. It's about 120 grams heavier than the Cyclone. And pressing down feels solid, without any wobble or looseness. The sound it makes is clean and crisp, but not harsh. Both the Cyclone and SE Pro have 14 needles arranged in a circular pattern, and each one has 10 magnets on the bottom that help it stick to the filter basket. They both only fit 58mm portafilters. However, there's one difference. The Cyclone can work with any 58mm portafilter, including some less common 3-tab designs. The SE Pro, on the other hand, only fits standard 2-tab portafilters. It's fine for most E61 machines, but some 2-tab portafilters with special angles might not fit. For example, the Gadget Classic Pro's portafilter isn't compatible, so keep that in mind before you buy. Another new feature on the SE Pro is the needle depth adjuster, which has markings on the side for reference. This is super handy because different filter baskets have different depths. If the needles go too far, they could scratch the basket or even break the needles. But if they don't go far enough, you won't get a full stir. You can just put it on the basket and rotate it until the needles are about 1 to 2 millimeters from the bottom. Around the 20 to 25 mark usually works for most 18-gram baskets. With this quick adjustment, you can make sure the needles stir all the grounds completely. It should work with pretty much any basket. The Cyclone uses a central screw rod that pushes the needles down while spinning them to stir the grounds. When I press it, the entire needle assembly moves from top to bottom. If I press it faster, you'll see the needles only spin counterclockwise. Because of the spinning motion, the coffee grounds tend to shift toward the edges and form a little mound. With the new SE Pro, the mechanism works in a totally different way. When you place it on the portafilter and press down, the needles stay at the same height, instead of moving up and down. Plus, every press goes once counterclockwise and once clockwise, no matter how fast you press it, so you don't get that mound effect. This results in a more even spread of coffee. One more thing I'd like to show you is their new blind shaker. I have to say, MHW-3Bomber's products are getting more and more refined. This blind shaker has the same overall feel and material as the SE Pro, with an all-metal design that has a nice heft. Let me show you how I use these puck prep tools in my espresso routine. First, I place the blind shaker under my grinder to catch the grounds. It's a bit bulky, so you'll need enough space under your grinder's chute. My Alentia grinder has a base, which cuts down on the room, so I have to turn the shaker a bit so it doesn't block the chute. Then I put on the lid and give it a gentle shake to even out the grounds. After that, I set it on the portafilter, and the portafilter's edge lifts the tapered part up. I usually push a few times to get all the grounds into the basket. The metal finish doesn't hold on to much coffee dust, so retention stays low. Next, I pop on the SE Pro and press a few times. Then tamp with the impact tamper. The process is simple, and I end up with a nice puck in just a few steps. Check out this bottomless shot. If you don't prep the puck correctly, it can spray everywhere. But with proper prep, you lower the risk of channeling. As you can see, there's no spraying at all. I used the same puck prep steps for multiple shots, and each time the extraction was almost identical. Same shot time, no channeling, and no spraying. These MHW-3Bomber tools work really well together. They're not something must-have for making good coffee, but they do make things simpler, especially if you're new to espresso or want to speed things up. That way, every cup you make can be consistently high quality. Do you use any puck prep tools? Please share your experience in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.